So all the common attributes can be identified. All the common attributes can be identified. And we can make that as a parent class right now here. You can store them in a parent class. Okay. So first I want to define a class called person with all the common attributes, ID, name, phone, and address. I will make that as a parent class. Now, what are the child classes? Now, what are the child classes, guys? How many? 3. Student, teaching, and non-teaching. Student, teaching, and non-teaching, we have 2 common attributes now. Again, in teaching and non-teaching, we have 2 common attributes now. Then again, you're duplicating. See, if at all you want to go for duplication, the point all of you require to understand is, there is no point of coming to object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming is all about reusability. When you cannot use reusability, there is no point of coming to object-oriented programming. What do you say? When you cannot use reusability, there is no point of coming to object-oriented programming now. So if you're coming to object-oriented programming ways, you're required to take the advantage of the reusability. That's one of the great strength. How to make that reusability? Okay. First, you identify all the common attributes, guys, and put them in a hierarchical order. Guys, understand it? Developing an application that works like a UI. The 4th step is developing an application that works like a UI. So these 3 steps are clear now. 1, 2, 3 is clear. 1, 2, 3 is clear. Now the 4th step is developing an application that works like a UI. Here only see. While developing the UI, to bring reusability into the application, we use inheritance, and to do that, follow the below guidelines. All of you carefully observe, guys. What did I do first? Identify all the common attributes between entities and put them in a hierarchical order. Guys, watch it. That is what. First, I have the 4 common attributes defined in the class called person. And under that, I have a class called student with all the attributes associated: class, section, marks, and fees. Tell me, look at the picture and tell me, how many attributes student have? How many attributes student have? 8 attributes. Brainless fellows. Last class I said to you, again you're telling 4. 8. Why? 4 are inherited from the person class and 4 are defined. Totally 8 attributes. I've got to count both. I did not ask you what is defined. I asked you what are the attributes of the student. 8 attributes are there. Now under that, what I do, I have done another class called staff class. I have defined another class called a staff class. And this staff class is inheriting from person. So how many attributes are there in the staff class? 6 attributes. Now under that, I'm defining a class called teaching with the 2 attributes and non-teaching with the 2 attributes. So now look at the picture. Do you have any duplication anywhere? That is what exactly you require. So read this paragraph. Read that. In the starting of your application development only, we just think of inheritance, not somewhere in the middle. Guys, listen, not somewhere in the middle. In the starting days of the application development only, we think of inheritance.